Hello everyone, my name is Bladen Jones and I am in Miss Lisa Phelps's English 112 class. Today I would like to tell you about Paul Cézanne, one of the most influential painters in the history of art, and explore some of his artwork. Paul Cézanne was a French post-impressionist painter whose influence on modern art is immeasurable. His unique approach to color, form, and composition revolutionized painting and laid the groundwork for the development of modernism. Although Cézanne's early works were largely ignored by the art world, his later paintings, such as his still lifes and landscape, gained recognition from his fellow and later generations of artists. Cézanne was born in Aix province, in the south of France, to a wealthy family. His father wanted him to study law, but his passion for art led him to enroll in Paris. Cézanne's early works were heavily influenced by the Impressionist movement, but he gradually moved away from their emphasis on light to focus on structure and form. Cézanne began his artistic career studying in Paris, where he was heavily influenced by the Impressionist movement. However, he soon began to develop his own style, characterized by a deliberate use of color, shape, and texture. He was known for his use of complex, overlapping brushstrokes, which created a sense of depth and movement in his paintings. Cézanne faced rejection and criticism throughout his career. His paintings were not well received by the public or the art establishment, as he struggled financially for much of his life. Nevertheless, he continued to paint and experiment, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire artists today. Throughout his career, Cézanne produced several iconic works, including The Bafflers, The Card Players, Mont Saint Victor, and Still Life with Apples. These paintings showcase his interest with the everyday lives of ordinary people and the beauty of nature, as well as his interest in exploring the boundaries between form and color. Cézanne's legacy continues to influence artists today, and his works are celebrated around the world. His paintings are renowned for their technical precision and their ability to capture the beauty of nature, as well as for their collaborations to the development of modern art. Today, his work can be found in major museums and collections around the globe, and he remains a celebrated figure in the history of art. The Card Players will serve as our introduction. It is a series of oils painting created by Paul Cézanne in the 1890s. The series features pleasant men from the south of France engaged in a game of cards. Cézanne's paintings are notable for their quietness, achieved through his use of colors and still, but yet composed figures. The figures are made with a sense of solidity, their faces and hands rendered with precision and care. The background is often empty or simply suggestive of space, with little distraction from the players themselves. Cézanne's The Card Players is considered one of the most important and influential series and has been described as a big part of the artistic achievements. The painting have been the subject of much study and analysis, with scholars expecting the themes of stillness, solitude that are shown in his work. Next, I'm going to talk about Mont Saint Victor. A mountain in southern France is shown in this picture. This painting by Cézanne, which he painted multiple times, is one of his most well-known representations of the mountain. Bold brushstrokes in the artwork give it a feeling of movement and vitality. Cézanne conveyed a sense of depth and distance by using a variety of colors to show the many mountainous regions. This painting shows Cézanne's use of texture and color to convey the mood of a natural setting. Next, we take a look at Still Life with Apples. The still life paintings by Cézanne include this one. Several apples, a bottle, and a cloth are seen on a table in this picture. The use of color and light by Cézanne gives his work a sense of depth and realism. The painting's objects are accurately and precisely rendered, and their placement produces a sense of harmony and balance. As a result of Cézanne's original approach to the genre, this picture is regarded as a turning point in the history of still life paintings. Finally, let's take a look at the Bafflers. Several naked figures are shown in this picture on a landscape. The Figures are shown with a sense of reality and solidity thanks to Cézanne's use of color and light to create a sense of depth and texture. Each figure in the painting contributes to the overall feeling of movement and energy, which is well balanced. Cézanne explored form and space in the bafflers in order to achieve a sense of harmony between the human figures and its surrounding environment. Paul Cézanne was a revolutionary artist who made huge contributions to the field of art, to sum it all up. He produced works that had an impact in the art movements of the 20th century by experimenting with form, space, and color. Only a few of his many masterpieces like The Card Players, Mont Saint Victor, Still Life with Apples, and The Bafflers demonstrate how really creative he was and how he was to go outside of the box and create his own style. Thanks for listening.